Hey guys, it's Marco,
And Louis,
and we're bringing you episode number 11 of.
Chill Tuesdays. And we got a Modern for 2 gameplay for you guys. It's a nuke on Overgrown. Yeah, so first nuke we bring you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. And we got a couple topics for today.
Yep, today's topics are going to be money in sports and pretty much how the teams with the most money are always the ones that win the championships.
So we're gonna start like in order of popularity that we find. So we're gonna start with football,
And
and
then go to baseball.
and then basketball. So
Yep.
you want to go ahead and start with the football one?
Yeah, so in football, we pretty much realized that the teams that can afford the big name players and afford to expand and get not only better players but better coaches and better training facilities and stuff like that are the ones that end up winning the championships most of the time.
So it's usually like the teams like the New York, the Philadelphias. They usually get the big name players and stuff, and the coaches that want to go there to coach there.
I would have to say though, although it is prevalent in football, it's not as widespread as like the NBA and the MLB for sure.
Yeah,
Football, you still have the underdog can come back and like beat.
yeah, and you got a salary cap in football too, right?
Yeah, and also you have to remember that in the playoffs it's just a one game.
Yeah,
So if a team shows up and they're like ready to play, then like they can steal the victory.
like I remember the Dolphins, like one year when Chad Bennington was playing for them, they came back and they made the playoffs and everything on a very low salary team.
Yeah, it's like well you always see every year there's like some underdog that comes up big in the playoffs and they're like they weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs and
Yeah,
then they advance.
a team with no Tom Brady on their with them or like a big name player.
Yeah.
So
But football, like you said, has a salary cap, and so it's pretty like
it's well balanced. Not gonna say like there's anything crazy that goes on.
it's restricted.
Yeah,
But now on to baseball
it's just crazy.
is ridiculous when it comes to this.
Yeah, with one team in particular, the New York Yankees.
Yeah. The New York Yankees, I would have to say, have the only real dynasty in professional sports.
Because every year they can afford the players.
Because no, not only can they afford the players, but they
They can-
win almost all the time.
Yeah, and they can like Alex Rodriguez makes more than the entire Florida Marlins team. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, look at that. And then, well, like this year they're not in the World Series and like they haven't won whatever.
Yeah,
But they're always finished top of their division and like top of the league, and it's ridiculous.
they always make the playoffs. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's
And they always seem like everybody on the team is like worth $10 million. It's ridiculous.
yeah, and they can afford that because it's New York. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the amount of money that the Yankees make is ridiculous. Think of all the people that you see with Yankees fitted hats.
Yeah, you don't see like Marlins hats, for example.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's the Yankees. There's
Yeah.
a tradition. There's a history.
There's a brand there.
associated with
Yeah.
it.
Exactly. And that goes the same for Boston Red Sox. People want to go to Boston. Biggest
Yep.
team, make the playoffs, usually.
Boston, not so much because, well, I'm sure people know, the curse of the Bambino,
Yeah.
where they didn't win for like I don't even know how many years it was, and then they won 2 years in a row in the last decade, but they hadn't won for like
A long ass time.
yes, not even then. But the Yankees, it's like they're pretty much like the only team in baseball that you're like they're playing and you're like, oh yeah, they'll win again, like probably, you know what I mean?
Like, those are the only teams I like to watch. Like, the Yankees, the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah. Um,
Did you want to go on to basketball here?
yes. Okay. On to basketball. Well, Louis, you know more about basketball, so why don't you start it off?
Yeah, once again, basketball, like baseball. There's a couple teams in particular who will attract the mainstream players. Let's go ahead and say Miami Heat, who last year got three of the biggest players on their team: LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade.
Yeah. When I saw this, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was so upset. It was ridiculous because these like LeBron James and Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
These franchise players.
They just left their team. We now have nobody you can name.
Man, both those teams had the worst 2 records in the league last year.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. Just, how can you do that to your team?
Really, and it's like, it's the fact that there's no restrictions in place that they could actually do that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it just makes it unfair for everybody. You know, do you want to be playing against 3 superstars every night, or do you want to play against a balanced, fair team?
Yeah, like, it's stupid. It really, that was, and the thing where they went on stage and it was like a freaking show.
Yeah, they made like a concert. Like, what the hell?
Are you kidding me? Like, this is sports, not freaking, like, you know, like, it is entertainment, but it's not like
that much.
Just
We'll watch you.
Look, when they don't win,
yeah, which they didn't this year. Dallas won.
Yeah, you know, everybody goes and says, "Oh, you guys were so cocky," and see, it comes back to bite you.
Yeah, I just find it not right. And you can't really talk about that in hockey because they have the salary cap and players go.
But even in hockey, it's not so much about the money, it's more that the people want to win the cup.
Yeah, they go to a better team.
Everybody goes to, like, Detroit because they want to win, like, you know, Pittsburgh now because they're good.
Yeah.
And just quickly before we end, since this is going to be released on the day that Battlefield 3 comes out, we're just going to talk a bit about that.
Yeah. We're going to be picking it up this week, probably, right?
Yep, I'm going to be picking it up Tuesday, or whatever, or today, as I should say.
Yeah.
After school.
As will I. And maybe next week we're going to see some Battlefield stuff.
Yep, definitely hoping to get some Battlefield gameplay in this week, and for sure on the weekend.
Yeah. So guys, just remember to like the video, favorite the video, and comment what kind of game mode you want us to play on Battlefield or whatever. And if you guys want to see a live commentary of Battlefield, just let us know.
Yep. Yeah, let us know, and
that's it.
Yeah, before we leave, don't forget to like and favorite the video again.
Ciao.